So we gotta be clear on what the comic book landscape is. One of you guys out there, thank you for sending this to me. See, the way comic books are moved right now is a direct connection to the consumer. Guys like me, where the creator basically reaches into our gray matter, grabs some brain cells and says, I'm with you. I love comic books. Buy my comic book. And I'm going to talk to you for hours how I made this comic book and all of my creative decisions. And my tool for that will be social media. This is a very effective sales technique by AKAPAD. We saw it spike during the COVID pandemic. Now, crowdfunding overall. But yeah, and outside of a few choice creators that were able to capitalize on the COVID moment, we'll call it COVID crowdfunding. They sustain an audience, but everyone else that's entering the game, we're back to pre-COVID levels of numbers, sales, who they're shipping the books to, the quantities, all of it. But Rob Liefeld, he uses all of his social media, uses his podcast, interviews, his PR group, his YouTube channel. He uses it all to convince you that this new YOUNGBLOOD book is it's a passion project. There is something curious to how quickly, because we all know how Rob Liefeld is just too slow. He's just as much as he loves, we're all over the place, guys. But as much as Rob Liefeld loves to discuss how he loves to draw comic books, the mother effer has never kept a deadline, ever. Now, I'm being a little, I'm sure the early days, right, when he was making a name for himself, he kept those deadlines. But after he was able to, get all of this adulation and all of this money, he couldn't. So he does Last Blood, and then Last Blood, back to back, he comes out with this new YOUNGBLOOD book. And he's telling you, all of these pages are new and original, and it's a story that he loves, and this is what he was meant to do. All of this stuff, reaching into your comic book heart to make a sale. Well, what about EKO 92? 5 years ago. Articles circulated, some artwork circulated. Isn't it crazy that this book never came out, but it was promoted, right? I don't even understand why some of the press didn't get wise to some of this, to where saying, Rob, we can't do a story about you, we can't run an interview unless we know for sure the book's going to come out. Why has the entire comic book industry just duped by some of this stuff? So this one YOUNGBLOOD replacement book never comes out. But the artwork. Right? So, the YOUNGBLOOD today is the repurposed artwork of EKO 92. How do you know that, Pete? Well, I'm surmising here, all right? We're using our critical brain. So, and then you might say to yourself, well, what evidence do you have? Well, look, he did this NFT that nobody really brings up. The NFT, too, was an SCAM. It really was. Well, he uses artwork for that, for these new YOUNGBLOOD trading cards. He's repurposing work from 5 years ago, today, telling you it's new. Now, that might not be a big deal, but it is a big deal when we add this to the kaleidoscope, to the arc of Rob Liefeld. AKAPADers, this is just another nugget to how he's disingenuous, how he lies, and how he is out just to get your money. And for a lot of you, it's working. Alright, AKAPADers, I love you guys. Just thought I'll bring you something quick. Rock and roll.